Hey vloggers, long time no talk to. Some days I just don't have anything to show you guys. I'm just like working. I know you guys don't want to see me working. You want to see me having fun like this. This is work, but it's fun work. So I just finished doing 24 hours at Church's Texas Chicken. And I think in the States it's just Church's Chicken. And then for some reason they changed the name up here in Canada. Unless it's, no, it's different. I know it's different. Yeah, it's Church's Chicken in the States and Church's Texas Chicken here in Ontario, Canada. I'm not sure if it's outside of Ontario, but I believe it is the exact same company. For whatever reason, they changed it, the name a little bit. One really cool thing is their cheese curds and their poutine actually squeaked on my teeth. If you've been watching my show for a long period of time and you see me do all these poutine videos, you'll know that not all cheese curds squeak in your teeth, because when you get them fresh from the dairy farm, cheese factory, whatever, when you take a piece of the cheese curd and you put it in your mouth and you bite it, it squeaks on your teeth. But once you refrigerate it, I think it depends on how long it's been refrigerated, it slowly starts to lose its squeak. It still tastes the same, but it loses the texture, or not the texture, just the experience of biting into a cheese curd. You lose that feeling. But I'm gonna turn this car on, hang on. It's getting colder and colder by the moment. So yeah, Church's Chicken, for some reason, I'm not sure if they get their cheese curds fresh. Maybe they just got them the other day and it just came from the factory. I don't know. But again, pretty much every fast food place I go to, it never squeaks. But Church's does. Just to give you a heads up, if you live in the area, this is the farthest north that the Church's Chicken goes. They're all, like, when you hover, like you go to Google Maps, I always tell you guys this, always go to Google Maps, type in the restaurant I'm looking for, and it'll show me where they all are. And when you hover over central, southern Ontario, they're all like in and around Toronto, and then one in Barrie. And so this is the farthest north that I know of anyway. And yeah, so had a good time here. Felt really safe in this parking lot. I think it got down to -3 last night, but I don't think it got into, I think it was like 0 when I woke up this morning in the van. And again, my -9 sleeping bag, I pretty much end up starting to sweat a little bit at this like just freezing level. Keeps me perfectly warm. I left my hat up here for some reason, or no, it was back there, but I couldn't find it. It was hidden, so I couldn't put my hat on. But so I had to like pull the sleeping bag and then kind of tighten it up to a little bit of a circle. But it was cold on the face. I was kind of reminiscing about the -16, waking up to -16 temperatures in the van, and just being so cold that so much steam came off my breath, and I had to actually close the thing up as tight as it could go, and then sleep on the whole. I know it created moisture inside my sleeping bag, but it was so cold you didn't want to breathe that in anyway. So yeah, my van is a total disaster mess up here, because there's like 4 meals, I guess, worth of bags and stuff. So hopefully most of it will go into the recycling. And just checking. Oh, I got a new hat. Got this yesterday on the way in. I wanted to buy a Bengals hat. They didn't have any Bengals hat. I do have a Rams hat that I bought in LA when I was there. But it's funny because, is it leaving a mark on my forehead? Yeah. So it is, I love the Flex Fit. Flex Fit is my favorite hat, but I think there must be one more size bigger than large, extra large, because, so this is new era, large, extra large. And I think I always buy large, extra large. And because if I buy anything smaller than that, it just squeezes your head and gives you a headache. And there's been a few people, when I talked to the hat lady who sold me this hat, I told her that, and she's like, yeah, a few people have complained about tight hats. And it's just like, well, you said to buy the next hat up. So this is super snug and fit, but it's just a little bit too tight, and my head's a little bit just too fat. So, and this one, and I thought, I used to wear this one, I tried to wear this one a lot, but it started giving me a headache, and I'm like, it must be a medium. And then it's been hanging up on my thing, so it's all dusty on the back. As you can see, sweat marks, so I've worn it a lot, but I'm like, this one has to have been a medium, but it's not. It was large, extra large as well. And it doesn't sit on the chair very well. We have to get going and to get all this footage into the computer, transcode it, get it all ready to edit. I'll do a little bit of editing today, and then I'll take the edge off editing it all tomorrow and try to have it uploaded by 4. I've discovered that 4 o'clock for me is a good time. It gets some good traction because of you guys. When the video goes live, when you guys immediately watch it, comment on it, and share it. Very important. If it's a good video, I don't necessarily condone just sharing every single one of my videos. Just share the ones that you like the best. That would help me out a lot. And again, once you guys do that, it makes the video go, YouTube starts pushing it out to more and more people, because the more interactions that we get, the better. And you guys are amazing. All my subscribers on this channel and the other channel, viewers, commenters, thumbs up people, likes, thumbs down, doesn't matter. It's an interaction, and the more interactions we get, the more the video gets pushed out to new people, and we bring more people in, and it gets more views, make more money, make better, longer videos. Not longer videos, but I can put more money into the video. Again, super amazing, huge thank you to my channel members and my patrons. So my subscribers and viewers, you guys are all amazing just for watching my videos, especially if you watch the whole video and share it. Doesn't cost you anything, and I do make money off the ad revenue, so thank you for that, number one. Number two, special huge thanks to all my patrons who have been around for 5-6 years now. It is amazing that some of you guys have been around right from the very beginning. And yeah, I think it was 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6 years this March. I think I started in March. And because I remember me starting it, and then we just we're going to Florida a week or two later, and I remember it going live, and a few people jumped on it right away, and I was so happy and extremely thankful to those people who have been on my Patreon and have been there since the beginning. Thank you. And of course, all my channel members on this channel and the other channel. Oh, that table is not a good idea to keep up. I put a table up to put my computer on, and it is not a good idea. It just fell over. Yeah, luckily I got my drone up yesterday, because I don't normally like to fly my drone in any type of precipitation. Done it in the past, and it kind of kills your drone, so it's not worth it. So yeah, I'm glad I got my drone up yesterday. It was really windy. It got up one point, and then it was tipped sideways when I was trying to take a shot, and that's how windy it was. It's amazing that you can be at this ground level and it can be slightly windy, but you go up. I think I can't go past 120 meters, so when you get up to the 119, it just, the wind difference between the ground and up there is just insane. So I guess we could do a little update on Rusty. Yesterday, I guess the update on Rusty is the only thing that I need to figure out is the auto start. For some reason, you hear it starting to turn the engine over, but it's like the engine doesn't catch. So I know that the Atlas will not auto start if the tank is less than a quarter, empty, if it's only has like a quarter of gas or less in it, it just knows that it shouldn't run when you have not a lot of gas in the car, which makes sense. It's like a safety feature, and I think possibly this has it, and I can't remember if I've tried to start it recently with the car full. So I did fill it up last time. Right now I am sitting at a quarter. I haven't tried it in a few weeks, maybe a month. I haven't tried it, but right now we're less than a quarter, so it'd be a bad experiment right now anyway. So if any of you guys have, I can't show you the key fob, but there's like a little antenna on the windshield here, and there's a 2-button thing, what's it called, Pro Start, and it's got 2 buttons. One has a 1 slot in it, and the next button has a 2 slot in it, and I believe you're supposed to just press the 2 slot once, twice, hold, and it starts the engine. But if you, maybe I've forgotten what combination you're supposed to do. It does lock and unlock the car as well, and then after you do it once, it won't work again. So like, it's hard to experiment and figure this stuff out. I did go van shopping yesterday, and unfortunately, because of the situation the world is in, trying to buy a new or used van is extremely difficult. The dealer that I went to, he had 2, and they're both have around 50 to 70,000 kilometers on them. So it's just such a weird time to live in, because he's like, if you want to wait a year and a half, maybe he said maybe by Christmas they'll start getting the 2023s in, you could get it for $5,000 less than if you bought a used vehicle with 70,000 kilometers on it. Isn't that crazy? $5,000 and a brand new one. So the part of me is thinking maybe I should buy, but I'd rather save some. Isn't that crazy? I'm like so confused. I don't know if I want to wait a year to get my adventure van. I tried to work in here last night, but I forgot my hard drive, so I couldn't download all my cards to the computer or to the hard drive, which is supposed to save me time when I go home, because the computer will do all the compressing and all that stuff while I'm watching TV or whatever, killing time in doing a 24-hour stealth camp. When I go and do, like the other day when I did the 2 restaurants, you know, I drove all the way out to Oshawa, did that one, drove to Markham, did that one, came home and started working. So that, in that case, I don't need to work in the van. But when I'm sitting for hours waiting for the next meal to happen for a 24-hour stealth camp, I could be working and getting stuff done and organized and ready for the main edit. I would love to start editing in the van. It would be great, save a ton of time. Anyway, guys, I gotta get home, get this video put together. I'll try and put this one up again before the big video comes out, and it'll be watching the future, somebody said in one of the videos. Okay, again, thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao.